All right, we are live. I'm here with Rochelle. Do you want to just really quick introduce, just say like what you do, like your situation? You got some kids.
All right, sounds good. My name is Rochelle, and I'm the mom of two kids. I have a 3-year-old son and a 1-year-old daughter, and I'm the co-owner of a kombucha company. So I have a business baby too. So there's lots going on in my life. 2 little dogs, so they keep me on my toes.
Yeah, awesome. And I love that when was our first conversation? Like 2 years ago, maybe?
Oh, I've been doing your yoga for probably 5 or 6 years. I used to go to your studio in the Mission.
Yeah. But then when you were first interested in Align and Thrive,
it was
that
when
first
was born, and he's almost 4. So it's like
Oh
4
my
years.
gosh. Yeah.
Longer than that.
So tell me, what was it that was the thing that you were finally like, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this.
Like 3 years later.
Yeah.
I think what like inhibited me from doing it right away was because I had my son, and I thought it would like inhibit me from being able to really do the habits.
Right.
I thought like, well, I'm not sleeping very well, and so I don't want to do things like try to incorporate these habits where I'm inhibited. So I think that's why I was a bit reluctant to just start it when I had a new baby.
Yeah.
And then I had another baby, and now that she's 1, I kind of feel like I can invest in myself again. Yeah. Honestly, I could have done it with Miles. It probably would have made things nice. It's easier to do it now.
Yeah.
It probably would have been more beneficial now, but I just feel like there's space in my life to work on me again.
Totally. So what were you really wanting to, like, what was your reason why, or what did you want to get out of it?
My biggest reason for wanting to do the course was creating healthy habits. Like with having kids, kind of all balance went out the window, and all boundaries went out the window. It was like, I just have to be on all the time. And I just wanted to create space where I could invest in myself, feel like myself, take care of myself, because I'm taking care of so many other people. And if I don't take care of me, I can't take care of them. So it was really just a necessity that if I want my life to feel good and not like surviving, I need to actually put in this work so I can thrive.
Totally. And I got a email from you recently just talking about how great you feel. So do you want to share like how we're not even at the end of this round. We got a couple of weeks left, but what results have you gained so far in the last 10 weeks?
Oh, lots of results. And like, I'm a pretty healthy person as is.
Yeah,
like,
you
I've
are.
been following you for so long. So I felt like I had a bunch of the habits, but actually like making a conscious effort to implement them was a big change. Like going to bed earlier, things that I knew to do, but I wasn't doing, just helped me see clearly. Honestly, I think the biggest thing was just being able to not be rushed all the time, because I tend to be pretty type A, like go, 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 but to stop and be like, oh, when I stop and look at things, there's things that I don't need in my life, or the habits that were really sticky. Like if there was something I had troubles implementing, like why? I'm really big into like the why is this so hard? And it was like attached to things in my life that maybe don't need to be there, or I need to reevaluate. So it just gave me some perspective and clarity that I didn't have because I've been sleep deprived and just going. So that's pleased to think provided clarity.
Yeah. And I think also what I'm hearing you say is that once you like commit to, because you probably were familiar with a lot of the habits and know a lot of them and are doing a lot of them as well, like because you are so healthy already. But the moment you actually committed was the moment like you actually took things a little bit more seriously, and you had the accountability and the structure and I've heard before people say just like permission to do some of this stuff. It's like a silly concept. Like, why do we need permission to do any of this? We don't, but it's the go, go, go. It's like, okay, there's permission for me to actually slow down and go to bed earlier and set the boundary of when work is done and know that I need that time to just recover and rest and relax.
And it's kind of like an excuse, like, oh, I'm doing this course.
Yeah.
So
right.
on Monday nights, and as part of this course, I'm not eating sugar. And so that maybe it was just the excuse, like I have a reason for myself to just slow down.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense, but when you're
I know. We need that. I mean, it's like sometimes we do need that. It's like we need that Well, it's more of like a clear commitment to doing it. Sometimes it's, we know there's things we should do, and we might try, but we don't fully commit to it until there is some sort of, I find out, I mean, that's how it works for me, where we've like invested or like their skin in the game, and we've like decided this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm focusing on. This is like part of the program. So I'm going to just do every part as being like, a student of this course or whatever.
That shift from knowing to doing, because you can know everything. It's not going to help you have more energy.
Totally. Exactly. I know. Yeah. Especially I think those of us that are healthy, we like to, we're interested in health. So I'm sure you're the same, like researching and reading and learning and like accumulating more and more knowledge around what is healthy. But to actually, I mean, there's so many things to do, so many little changes that we can make to be healthy, but to have a little bit of structure in terms of, okay, now do this, and okay, this week we're working on this, and here's a small change to do to focus on this week. So
absolutely.
Yeah. And so how has the accountability of like having a mentor and having the meetings and having the community helped you commit to actually doing the sticky, changing those sticky habits? And
just, I think the accountability for me with having a mentor was really good in following through. For example, something like meal planning, I've wanted to do it for years, and I will max do it for 2 weeks in a row. And so we started with meal planning, and I've been able to do it every week because I had to send a picture to my mentor.
Nice.
I needed to send her the picture. And so for me, that like I did it every week. So I know that I can, and I just wasn't doing it before. So sometimes it's nice to, like, other people are doing it. You have to like show your work basically. And then you can get in the habit.
Right.
If it's consistent, then it won't be like so much of a chore, because it's like, well, I can do this.
Yeah.
All things, like, they're not hard things. You just have to actually do it and then realize it's doable. It's beneficial. Why shouldn't I just, why can't I keep doing it?
Totally. And so how do you feel differently now with like a few more of the habits that you maybe weren't doing before? Like what has changed in how you feel every day, or how either mindset or just physical or emotional?
It's definitely mindset and the clarity, like I mentioned. Physically, and moving my body. Like I'm active, so exercise has been a part, but making sure that it's there and listening to my body. I think it's the intuition and listening to what I need, because before it was like, well, I need to do a workout, so I'm going to do a workout. But now it's like, I know I should move, but if I don't have energy, maybe I can just do some yoga, or I'll do something slower, or just like having the habit there. But it doesn't have to be like 100% all the time, which is where naturally I go. Yeah. And so I wasn't listening to my body. Like, I did this, check. I don't feel it. But now it's like, oh, I'm going to do these things, but I'm going to listen so I can still feel good, not just wiped after doing it all. So I guess that's like clarity also, and just listening to what my body needs.
Yeah, that's really big, I think, because that's something that just strengthens over time, and you get more and more clear around what you need and where what your intuition is trying to tell you, and then you get better at responding appropriately and really like having that more respectful and loving, caring relationship to yourself. Yeah. Awesome. Well, it's been great having you in the community, and I'm excited for you to stick around and be a mentor and keep going. And
really enjoyed it.
Awesome.
And such a good post-baby activity, and I should have done it sooner.
Better late than never.
Better late than never. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.